There's something comforting about looking back at the lives of those who walk with God before you. Because when you read through the scriptures, one thing becomes clear. God never abandoned his people in battle. Not once. Whether it was Abraham, Joseph, Moses, or David, every single one of them had moments where they were surrounded, uncertain, and stretched to the limit. But in every story, we see the same truth rise. God showed up. Not after the fight, but in the middle of it. Not just at the victory, but at the breaking point. And he didn't show up from a distance. He stepped in. He got involved. He made their struggle his concern. And if God's track record was that faithful back then, why would it be any different now? The same God who fought for his people then still fights for his people now. The struggle might be loud. The pressure might feel constant. But God, he's stronger than the struggle. Exodus 14:14. The Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still. Now that wasn't originally said in a peaceful moment. It was spoken with an army chasing Israel down and the Red Sea blocking their path. They were cornered. They were panicking. And in the middle of all that fear, God reminded them, this fight isn't yours to carry. I got this. Point 1. God's strength isn't just protection. It's personal. God doesn't defend you because you've earned it. He defends you because you're his. When someone comes for your identity, your purpose, or your peace, it touches his heart. He doesn't just watch from a distance. He leans in. He gets involved. And no, it doesn't always look like an instant rescue at the Red Sea. Sometimes he strengthens you while you stand. Other times, he silences what's trying to break you. But either way, he's in it with you. So here's your takeaway. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. You don't have to win every fight with willpower. You have a God who steps in when you're tired, confused, or just flat out done. Because his strength picks up where yours runs out. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Point 2. The enemy's reach is real, but limited. Let's be real. The enemy knows how to press. He knows how to poke and attempt to get you to doubt what's real. He also likes to stir up the same old mess that's been over years ago. But here's the truth. The enemy's reach is limited. His power is permitted, not permanent. But most importantly, he still answers to God. Now, he may shake the ground around you, but he cannot shake what's rooted in God. He didn't give you your purpose, so he can't cancel it. He didn't write your story, so he can't rewrite your ending. He didn't place the calling on your life, so he can't take it off. But here's the thing nobody says out loud. You can be under pressure and still be in God's will. You can be in the middle of spiritual warfare and still be exactly where you're supposed to be. Because the presence of a fight doesn't mean the absence of God. It often means that you're closer to breakthrough than you think. And the enemy knows that. So just remember, the enemy might be loud, but he's not the Lord. His reach might be real, but it's not without limits. And you belong to the one who sets the limits and who finishes what he starts. Point 3. God doesn't just rescue, he redeems. God isn't only in the business of getting you out of something. He's also in the business of taking the very thing that meant to break you and using it to build you. Look at Joseph. Betrayed, lied on, forgotten. And it looked like his life had gone completely off course. But in the end, the same pit that started his pain became the path to his purpose. Maybe you're still in the middle of it. Maybe the pain still feels fresh, the wound still open. But don't be surprised when God uses the very chapter to turn the whole story around. He doesn't waste battles, he transforms them. Here's your takeaway. There are moments when the struggle feels like it's winning, when life hits back to back, and you're just trying to catch your breath, not praying for a miracle, just hoping to make it through the day. But even in that, God is not overwhelmed by what's overwhelming you. Again, he's not just watching from a distance. He's working. But you can't rush him. You may feel stuck, but he's not. You may feel weak, but he's not. And what's more, he's not just trying to pull you out of a struggle. He's using it. The very thing that was meant to break you, God is turning it into something that's going to build you. Deeper faith, clearer vision, unshakable trust. That's not wishful thinking. That's who he is. Final thought. You may feel like you've taken some hits, but don't forget this. The struggle didn't choose you because you're weak. It showed up because there's purpose in your life, and the enemy knows it. But God is not intimidated by your storm. He's not shaken by your situation. He's stronger than your struggle, and he's not backing down.